Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oklahoma State's offense will go on the attack first. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. It's the conference finale today. Win this one, extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, they're looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Might be changing the route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Complete to the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his tool box.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And the Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The 50. 20. Touchdown, Missouri! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get... Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Missouri's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It is deafening in here. The cattle people going to work. Third down, a big one for the Cowboys. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Still running at the 40. And they've got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Allen. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He now has 115 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Trying to find the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. A great catch and run for 6. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. MizzWHO has it back on the offense coming out on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's Lee. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Cowboys will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. He throws a strike to the wide receiver, gets the big fourth down conversion.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that.
Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
What a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. I mean, the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And the Tigers with the first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Lee. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anymore.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Quickly out to the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Motion from the wideout. Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Fires to the right. It's complete. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Pass completion, moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Allen. Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills. And
he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Catch in the middle. It's Lopez. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Finds his man. It's Lopez. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tuggle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He caught it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the first half.
Yeah, most people are happy with, several touchdowns in a season, but you just feed him and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive line. Take him out to dinner.
His drive will open from the 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
To the air, it's Glenn. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
They'll immediately call timeout.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Lets it fly. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater.
And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Kick is in the air. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in, it's 4.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The run to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. MizzWHO has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Lee. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Makes the catch. It's Lee. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Grab near the sticks. It's Rigby. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He's got him this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it. Bounds. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, it's a sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10, and got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at it. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. The short hands. It's Allen. And the defense holds. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Got room to work. That one could really put this drive into high gear as this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. They'll run the screen. Turns it over to midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He'll try to take it back. He's at the... And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Missouri!
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
He will be stopped short. They can't get the two-point conversion, and they're still up by 1 here in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Gonna run it. It's Allen. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drive.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Paul. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Lopez. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Here comes the two-point try. He'll set up to throw. He gets it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive to their own 18-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
I tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going for the big play. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. Dead center perfect. celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ballgame. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times?
Charcoal! Get on! Pace, 27, 180. Squad trumpet! Brass! Drum! 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 22 water! 22 water! 180! Military stun! Military stun! Set ready! Set up! Banner! Let go! Cooler! Here we go! Banner! Banner!